Hi YouTube, this video is in relation to a video made by Hank Green on the channel Vlogbrothers called Flinching in the Shower. Let me first double check that you all know who Hank Green is and who the Vlogbrothers are. If not, go and check them out now and then come back here and watch this video. In Hank's video he talks about two things. He first talks about his trip to Foo Camp and then he moves on and talks about this book called Flinch. And both the book and his trip to Foo Camp are connected in some way. Those of you who have watched the video will know the connection, but those of you who don't know the connection, let me enlighten you. The book which Hank Green was on about, Flinch, was actually written by a guy at Foo Camp, and it's basically saying that we've all got some anxiety that we should get over and step out of our comfort zone and do something that we wouldn't normally do. Foo Camp attempts to do that, and it gets people to do exciting and exhilarating things that will get our adrenaline pumping around our bodies. But Joe, what about all the people who don't live in America and have no easy way of getting to Foo Camp? Haha, never fear, because I don't live in America and I got to do what I think is the equivalent to Foo Camp when I was in year 10 at secondary school. And I must say, it was the greatest experience of my life. I went on a week-long trip with a few of my classmates to a place near Lake Ullswater called Outward Bound. An example of this was, 30 minutes after arriving, we were told to get into something we didn't mind getting wet and go and jump into Lake Ullswater. It was bloody freezing. Honestly, I was so cold, I was tingly warm. And then we jogged around for another half an hour in our soaking wet clothes. I began to question why I'd even come. During our week we also got to go potholing, which was very good fun, build a raft, do an obstacle course, a treasure hunt in the dark, hike up a mountain with 60-mile-an-hour winds, try and put a tent up in said winds, then hike back to where we were staying. We also did have to do some housework, but don't get me started on the injustice of this. Our instructor throughout the whole course of the week spoke about 3 zones. The comfort zone, where people most like to stay. The stretch zone, for those people who are slightly more daring and want an adrenaline rush. And the panic zone, which speaks for itself. He said that people should get right to the edge of their stretch zone in any activity that they do, whether it's daring or not. Climb out of that comfortable shell that they've made for themselves. Otherwise your life will be dull and boring. In other words, embrace your awesomeness and believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want. By the way guys, I've just checked on my Kindle and downloaded the Flinch, which is free. It's written by Julian Smith.